Hello everyone, this is my TBR for the reading rush. There are 7 challenges and I'm going to try to complete them all. The only one that I might struggle with is watching the adaptation of the book that I read, because I've seen most of the adaptations that I want to, but we'll get into that in a bit. The first book that I picked out was on my July TBR, and that is Ancillary Justice. This will meet the challenges for book with purple on the cover. There's a tiny bit of purple there, and read a book with a non-human main character, because I think the main character in this book used to be a spaceship or an AI or something. The back's a bit confusing, I'm not sure. So I think that counts for those two. Another book from my July TBR was Where the Rock Splits the Sky. This book meets the challenge for read a book with more than 5 words in the title. This one obviously has 6. And I'm also planning on reading this in the same spot the entire time, but I do have other options for that. The Poppy War will meet the challenges for read an author's first book and read a book that you meant to read last year, because this came out and everyone was hyped up about it. I was also super hyped up about it, I just didn't get it until the end of the year, so then I put it off, but I'll hopefully be reading this one. It's a chunky one. As for the book to movie adaptation, I'm not entirely sure what I want to read. I really need to reread Harry Potter this year. I've got the illustrated edition as well, which I'm thinking about reading, but I don't know if I'll have time to watch the film, because the first film is like 2.5–3 hours long. However, Quill and I did start rewatching the films last year, and I think we got up to Half-Blood Prince, so maybe we could watch Half-Blood Prince instead while I read this one. Alternatively, I was also thinking about reading Simon versus the Homo sapien agenda and then watching Love, Simon, because I haven't seen that yet because I haven't read the book, but I'm not entirely sure on this one. Another option is I might finish off Chernobyl, the TV show, because I haven't seen the final episode yet, and then I could read the non-fiction book about it, but the non-fiction book is like huge and the writing is tiny, so I'm not entirely sure about that one either. I could maybe get it as an audiobook, but I'm not sure I'd be able to fit it into 1 week. And then the bonus challenge is to read 7 books. So I've picked out a few more books that I could read to hit 7, because I've got 4, potentially 5 here. And then also on my July TBR there was Lord of the Flies. This one would potentially fit a book that I meant to read last year, because I've been meaning to reread it. I'm not sure if there's a movie adaptation of this one. Birthmarks, which is one that I bought back in like 2010. I think this might be an author's first book, at least I can't see anything, and it's also got purple on the cover, so this is also an option. It should be quite a quick read. Then I picked a middle grade book, which is Bot Wars. This is one that I definitely meant to read last year, or at least like in 2012. I figured a middle grade book would be a faster read than say an adult or a YA book, so that's why I picked this one. And then I also picked up 2 graphic novels. This is Lock and Key 2 and 3. I've already read these, but I've been meaning to pick them back up, especially since I read the first one for the Bibliothon. So these would be quite good for trying to hit the 7 books challenge. So that's my reading rush TBR. Thanks everyone for watching. Good luck with the readathon. I will be vlogging the entire week. I look forward to seeing your vlogs and TBRs as well.